Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create this cool flame effect in DaVinci Resolve Studio. If you enjoy the video, please hit like and subscribe. Okay, so once you're in DaVinci Editor and you have your videos loaded to Media Pool, so this is a video of the fire and the video of myself pretending to be holding the flame in my hand. Let's take a look at this video with no effects.
Hey everyone, in this video
I'm just gonna mute it. Okay, so this is me pretending to hold the flame. So next step, we have to go to Edit, right click on the video, click New Fusion Clip, go to Fusion, and here in Fusion now you can see Media in 1, click on Media in 1, go to Effects and find an effect called Planet Tracker, click it. Now Planet Tracker has been added to the nodes, so select Planet Tracker 1 and on the video navigate to the point in time where you want the flame to open in your palm. So in this case it's going to be right around this point in time. Now draw a little circle around your palm to create the tracking reference point. Now here on the right hand side click on Set, and then on Motion type click Translation, and then click Track to End. So now DaVinci is going to track my palm, and if my arm moves, the flame is going to follow. Once the tracking is done, click on Create Planet Transform, delete the old Planet Tracker, click on Media in 1, add the merge point. Now connect the Planet Transform 1 to the merge 1. Just gonna move this node right above merge. Now the next step, you need to add the fire effect. So go to Media Pool and add the video of the fire to the rest of the nodes. By the way, I downloaded this fire video from bexels.com. So connect this media into the Planet Transform 1, and this is the video of the fire. Now click on Merge 1 and in Apply mode select Screen. Okay, now the background is gone and we want to position and resize the flame. So click on Media in 2, go to Effects and search for an effect called Transform. Okay, click on Transform and now you can see Transform has been added. So select Transform 1 and here you can resize the flame, and also you can click on this middle point and move the flame to the desired position in your video. So I'm just going to find the time where I want the flame to open. So let's say just around this point in time of the video, position the flame right above my palm, adjust the size even further, maybe make it a little smaller. Okay, so once that is done, now go to Media in 2 and click on Polygon, and now draw a circle around the flame like this and click on Invert. So now what's going to happen is we are going to introduce the flame gradually. So now you can see the timeline cursor here in red sits at around this point in time. I'm just going to click right next to it a few frames later and open up the fire a little bit. Click another frame, open up a fire even further, click a few frames afterwards, again raise the polygon to introduce a bit more fire. So basically right now we're introducing the flame gradually, just like this. Okay, so now it looks like the flame is fully open. Just gonna open this polygon widely. Okay. I'm gonna click on the transform one, move the flame slightly up. Just to make sure it sits on my palm properly. Go back to polygon 1 and let's take a look. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Now again, starting from the beginning. Okay, going back to the point in time where I open up the flame. So I'm going to shift the polygon slightly lower, right here, and then go back and watch how it looks. Okay, now, as you can see, the fire opened quickly but gradually. And the only problem here I can see, because of this video effect, it's just a regular fireplace video, you know, taken from pexels.com. And the problem is that there is a bit of fire on this part of the video, and I don't want this to be here. So what I can do, go back to Fusion, click on polygon 1, then go here to the beginning of the video and click on polygon line again, and just draw another polygon line here. And this is going to cover the flame that we don't want to see. I'm just going to adjust it a little like this. You can see that this is the bit of flame that I don't want to see on my video. And here on the right hand side, I'm going to click subtract. Okay, now if I go back to the video and replay, boom. So that's the fire. And now I can see a bit of flame here right in front of my finger. So if I don't want to see that as well, click on polygon 2 and shift this up just so that this finger is also covered like this. Okay, go back now to the video, and now it's kind of subtracting the flame from this finger as well, so it looks slightly better than it was. And again, this is mainly because of this video effect that I use from Pexels. But if you can download a different fire effect, maybe if you pay a little extra money, you can actually get some really good flame effects from other websites. But this one comes from Pexels and it's for free, and as you can see, it does need a bit of additional editing. So once this is done, the last step is to actually adjust the flame itself. So click on media in 2, and now in the effects, find something called glow. Add the glow, and now you can adjust the settings here on the right hand side to change the fire. So to make it glow more or less, or adjust the softness as well. Okay, that's too much. So this is basically adjusting the colors, make it look more realistic, I guess. Then you can change the blend as well. Okay, so I'm just improvising here. Basically, by adding this glow effect, it did make the fire look a bit more yellowish, and some reds, red color here at the top as well. So without that, it wasn't as good. Okay, and that's it. This is how you add the fire effect to your palm.